guys? What's going on? Can you hear it in my voice? Can you hear it in my voice? Let me turn the music down a bit. Can you hear it in my voice? I am very under the weather. Everybody in my damn house is under the weather. That's just what happens, man. I have a daughter in preschool. My wife works in the medical field. And for me, EMT firefighter shit, we're constantly around snot and bullshit. So I feel like we're always sick, but that's how it goes. My wife tested for COVID on Friday, was negative. So yeah, I'll probably take a test on Monday. But yeah, man, welcome guys. This is the first Saturday evening stream I've probably done in years. This is probably the first weekend stream I've done in months, maybe even years. But it's certainly the first weekend evening stream I've done in years. That's for sure. But don't know what's on the menu tonight. We're just gonna shoot the shit, hang out, talk Star Wars, talk life, talk whatever you guys want to. The topic, the title says, what's your favorite Star Wars movie, blah, 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 blah. No, we don't have to stay on topic. We never do, right? But welcome, Rerum, Ray, Joey, Antoine, Benjamin, Vagos, Benjamin, Sap. What's up, Sapity? Good to see you, man. Alonzo, Catherine, IZ, Brotherity. There you go. So for me, my favorite Star Wars movie of all time is A New Hope, the very first Star Wars movie. I'm a sucker for beginnings, but even if that wasn't the case, to me, it's just when I think of Star Wars, I think of A New Hope. But yeah, man, for the most part, like my favorite movies in any franchise generally is the first. I mean, Lord of the Rings, Fellowship is my favorite. The first Harry Potter movie is my favorite. The first Back to the Future is my favorite. Generally, if you ask me about a franchise, typically the first movie is my favorite. But yeah, anyway, I don't know why. But welcome, guys. Benjamin said, Bane trilogy for books, Empire for movies, Almost Revenge, and Mandalorian for show, close with Clone Wars. Yeah, Ben, like for me, Mandalorian and Clone Wars, they're kind of neck and neck. I will say that the downfall of the clone, not the downfall, but you know, one of the, I guess, negative aspects of it, or one of the things that actually kind of pulls it down a little bit is the quantity. Like there's so many damn episodes, and there's some amazing arcs and episodes, but there's a lot of just kind of meh arcs and episodes too, right? So like comparing those shows, The Mandalorian and the Clone Wars is very difficult, because when you think of like Clone Wars arcs that are just incredible, I think those arcs kind of take the cake. They kind of trump The Mandalorian in my opinion. But yeah. No, I've never seen Tartakovsky's Clone Wars. It is one of the things that gets recommended to me constantly on this channel, man. Constantly. But yeah, I need to. Somebody told me it's now on Disney Plus, so yeah, I'll probably check it out eventually. Yeah. Atlanta, Georgia. Nice. What part? I lived in Atlanta for from 90 to 99, basically. Yeah, from 90 to 99. I lived in Lawrenceville, Georgia. I think we moved there in like late 90. Yeah, I was 4 years old. But yeah. There's a lot. Yeah. IZ says if Terminator had an actually good canonical third film, it could have been one of the best trilogies of all time. Yeah, it's really interesting how, for whatever reason, like third movies sometimes in franchises never get made. Like Terminator. I mean, well, yeah, I just mentioned Terminator, but like Ghostbusters, for example, right? You had Ghostbusters 1, Ghostbusters 2, and then nothing. And then 2016, and then the most recent one that came out like yesterday or something like that, you know? But, yeah, you don't want to push those things, right? You don't want to push those things. If the creative juices aren't there to make it happen, you don't want to force it, but, yeah. Yeah, big time, Dalton. Everybody in the house is sick. That's how it goes, man. I was saying earlier, like, we have a daughter that's in preschool. My wife works in the medical field, and me doing the EMT firefighter thing, we're just constantly around sickness, constantly. So, I would say we, more often than not, we have a tickle in our throat rather than than feeling well. But yeah, man. AJ Morales, thank you so much for the super chat channel support. I've been talking all day. My wife is actually out of town, so it's been a dad-daughter weekend, and we've been sick. We went to the beach today, actually, and just kind of walked around on the beach, picked up some shells. There's a park there. Nobody was at the beach. Nobody was at this state park that we went to because it was kind of a crummy day, which was perfect. We just kind of had it to ourselves. So, like, it's weird to hear my voice right now because I feel like I sound more sick than I have all day. But, yeah, anyway. AJ says, are you more excited for Kenobi or Mando Season 4 get well soon? Or Season 3, you mean. Mando Season 3. To tell you the truth, probably Kenobi. Then Mando Season 3. Oh, yeah, you corrected. I see. Season 3. Yeah, I'm more excited for Kenobi just because there's a fact. It has really nothing to do with, like, Kenobi being back or Ewan McGregor being back. It's kind of like, it's an unknown project at the moment, right? It's we know Kenobi's going to be in. We know Vader, Hayden Christensen. There's some familiar faces going to be in this show. But it's kind of a clean slate, and I don't really know what to expect. I don't know the creative direction they're going to go in, So, like, the unknown factor of Kenobi definitely has me a little more excited than Mando Season 3. Mando Season 2 was a lot of fun, but what kind of turned me off a little bit to it was kind of the reliance on the familiar. Obviously, at the end, Luke Skywalker and Grogu and that entire kind of interaction was absolutely epic. I loved it. But before that, we had so many familiar faces that it kind of got boring to me. Got like, you had Ahsoka, Boba Fett, and like just kind of a continuation of the familiar. I don't know, man. It's like Bo-Katan. I like. What really drew me to the first season of The Mandalorian was that it was all brand new. It was all brand new, man. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, at the moment, at the absolute moment, on November, I don't have my watch on November 20th, 2021 at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday. I am a little more excited for Kenobi. But cheers, AJ. Hope you're doing well, man. Oscar Rodriguez, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. Oscar says, eat some minestrone soup. Always good on sick days. I don't know what that is. Let's look that up. I actually took cold and flu medicine. Minestrone soup. I don't know how to pronounce that. But I took it like at 10 in the morning, so it is certainly worn off. I'll probably take some after this stream. But yeah, I'm fine, man. My what is the soup? Mine is a thick soup of Italian origin made with vegetables, often with the addition of pasta or rice, sometimes both. Common ingredients include beans, onions, celery, carrots, stock, croutons, and tomatoes. Dude, how do I not know what this is, and why do I not have a bowl of it in my fridge? Oh, that Progresso actually sells it? I honestly don't know if I've ever heard of this. It looks absolutely damn delicious, though. That's for sure. I'm going to keep this tab up, Oscar, because that's something that I'm going to want to try. we always like making soups and chilies and stuff like that. As you know, we get into the winter months. So maybe this is going to be added to the list. That sounds delicious right now. Actually, I wonder if we have any canned soup. I doubt it. In the house, the soup is pronounced minestrone. Minestrone. That makes more sense than minestrone. Y'all any of that? Got any of that minestrone soup? I can't even do my bullshit accent because I'm so minestrone. That makes more sense than. Hey y'all, have y'all tried the minestrone soup? Anyway, I appreciate that, Oscar. One of my favorite soups, and maybe I'll find the recipe. I'm actually putting together a little recipe book for my wife for Christmas because she cooks all the time. We love to cook and shit like that. But, you know, we have a ton of recipes printed out. But they're kind of like loosely in like a folder, and they're just always just spilling out of the folder into a cabinet and just all over the place. Probably like 100 pages. And some of my wife's late mother's my late mother-in-law's recipe book is there too, with a bunch of loose papers too. So I'm like making a binder and labeling it desserts and all that, you know, desserts, soups, blah 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 blah. And I'm taking all of these recipes and organizing it for the first time in a decade. So, but one of my favorite soups that she makes is a vegetable soup. And I mean, not a vegetable. It's a tomato soup. It's got like, it's so delicious, man. She makes it nice and like spicy, adds some sriracha to it. It is one of my favorite things that she makes. I crave it. It's this spicy tomato. I think she melts down like some cream cheese in it too. Dude, it's so good. It's so good. Anyway, I appreciate that, Oscar. I didn't find that recipe. Maybe I'll take a picture of it and post it on Twitter after this live stream. Arrivederci. Vince, thank you so much, man. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Vince says, movie, The Rise of Skywalker. Game, Yoda Stories. Show, Ewoks. Book, Sorry About the Mess. Get well soon, man. I was thinking, damn, HG's voice got deer. What does that mean? Deer. Oh, deep? Oh, deep. Panera, broccoli, and cheddar, my go-to. Fuck Panera. Oh, my goodness. That's like, well, I've had like 2 things from Panera my entire life. But like, maybe I need to try something different. But I've gotten like a grilled cheese and a tomato soup or something like that. But all I remember from Panera was like, looking down at my plate after ordering, it was like $19, and looking down and being like, I could have fucking made this at home in 5 minutes. Panera, overrated, sucks. What's funny, Vince, is if you Google, actually maybe it's just because of my browser, but let's see. Sorry, I'm opened up an incognito window. Sorry about the mess. Boom. If you Google sorry about the mess, my book comes up as the first thing instead of Star Wars quotes, which is goddamn hilarious to me. I don't know. That's just really funny to me. That sorry about the mess. If you type sorry about the mess, a Han Solo quote made famous in the cantina, my book comes up. I don't know. It's just funny. Anyway. Yeah, Vince. None of those are true. None of those are true. I'll go with you, though. My favorite movie, A New Hope. Yoda, my favorite game, Star Wars Galaxies, but I put that into its own multiplayer category. My favorite single-player game is Jedi Fallen Order. My favorite show, I'm probably going to go with The Clone Wars. And my favorite book is Bloodline. Love Bloodline. Big fan. Anyway. I appreciate that, Vince. Yeah, Panera, man. Like, it angers me. Can't cook with the damn so Panera, some gourmet shit. It's funny, like, whenever we see people lined up at Panera, me and my wife are both like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe we just haven't, prices. Let's see. Panera prices. Panera menu with prices. Maybe we'll give it another shot. We'll give it another shot for you, Vince. But I appreciate that, man. And Sapity, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. Oh, nice. We're going to talk Christmas. Yeah, let's talk Christmas, man. What's on everybody's Christmas list? That's a fun topic. We've kind of gotten into the Christmas spirit lately. It's in the past past week, really. Sapity says, here's a get well soon donation. Have yourself some tea with whiskey. Sets the throat right. Feeling the Christmas stress yet? ? I appreciate that, Sapity. Yeah, I don't really have any, like, cold or flu, or I don't have a flu. Check my temperature. I feel completely fine, other than what you hear in my voice and a cough. That's all I'm feeling. But yeah, I don't have any like at-home remedies. I guess I could go sip on some bourbon. That's for my. Yeah, I guess I'll have to go sip on some bourbon for my throat. I guess I'll just pour 3 fingers of bourbon just to make sure my cough doesn't wake up my daughter in the middle of the night. I don't have any remedies, man, other than Dayquil. I don't know, but yeah, I guess I'll probably have something like that downstairs when after the stream. I had a Bloody Mary earlier. Right now I'm sipping on a Sam Adams Oktoberfest. And then I'm going to down it with a big old glass of milk. Perfect for a flimmy-ass cough, right? But yeah. Anyway, Sapity. No, not feeling any Christmas stress. Just, it's not even December yet. So I actually wrapped 2 of my wife's presents today with my daughter. My daughter helped wrap them, and in the kind of the home gym closet, we've been kind of stacking my daughter's presents high. There's no way she could get to them, and we realized that we're pretty much done Christmas shopping for our daughter. We've gotten her a bunch of stuff. The last thing that was on our list to get her was there's 2 things that we want to get her. One, because it's kind of funny. Like the other day, she grabbed a little play broom that she has, put it between her legs, and started like galloping around as if her broom was a horse. And in our Amazon cart, we have one of those like stick horses. And we were like, where did you learn how to do that? Where did you see? And she was like, I just made it up. So I don't know. It's like, it's just kind of funny to me that we had this stick horse in the cart, and here she was pretending to ride a broom as a horse. I don't know. It's just kind of funny. And the other thing is one of those like spinners, like a sit and spin kind of thing. I'm sure you all had one of those as a kid, right? You sit down, you put your legs on the platform, and you spin it. Yeah, I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. I think she would love that. So those, I think, are the only 2 things that we're kind of waiting to get. And then a big gift from Santa, I think, is going to be... It's really tough for me to think of like a big gift, because I'm always worried that she's not going to play with it, Like the big gift to her last year from Santa was like a Power Wheels, like a mini Jeep, basically, like, but it's one that you plug in, and it's a big wheels. It's a Power Wheels, right? It's a vehicle, a battery powered car for kids. And, she only within the past month wants to ride it. Like, since last Christmas, she's been on it maybe 3 times. She just never got into it. So I think that's a gift that she will age into. I'm sure in the next year she's just going to be zipping around. And nice, Vince. Give me one sec, man. Oh, you got to take off. I appreciate that, Vince. Get a half a sandwich on me. A whole sandwich is $40? Nah, I appreciate that, man. I'll give it another shot, I promise. I'll give it another shot. But I appreciate that. Hope you're having a good weekend. Take it easy, man, and thank you for the support. It's always good to see you. What do you guys recommend? If I've only had 2 things from Panera, and I've poo-pooed Panera for, I guess, a decade, not really getting it, thinking it's overpriced, something I can make at home. A turkey sandwich on brie for $20. What should I get? Tell me. But what was I saying? Yeah, oh yeah, there's a gift that we kind of want to get her, and I'm a little iffy on it. I don't know if she'll really get into it. Like, a part of me thinks she will absolutely love this gift, and a part of me thinks she'll play with it for a couple days and it'll never see the light of day again. And what it is a big, almost like a roller coaster. It's here. Let me. Kids roller coaster. Walmart. I don't know. Walmart. Yeah. Here we go. This right here. So. Oh, I can't. It's whatever. I'm not gonna post it. It's basically a racetrack, and it comes with like a car, and the racetrack is, I don't know, 20 feet, and the kid walks up on the top of the racetrack, gets on the car, and it goes, and it has like 3 hills, and it's like a detachable roller coaster that you can ride. I mean, it's nothing crazy, you know. It's just like a 3-piece, 15-foot long track, and I think she would have a ball playing on it, you know, putting her stuffed animals down this track on the car too. But I'm just, you know, big gifts like that, I'm just worried that they're not going to play with them, you know. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway. There we go. George Heilman, Stewart, and AGR89. Thank you guys for the super chat channel support this Saturday evening. And I appreciate the patience too, not only for my voice and my throat, but also I'm going to be long-winded tonight. There we go. George says movie, Empire, game, original Battlefront 2, show, Mandalorian. Can't nominate a book as none I've read have left that big of an impact on me. Understandable, man. I feel like a lot of them are kind of meh. I would suspect that many people kind of have your exact copy-paste favorite list right there, George. Empire is a constant number one for especially certain generations, right? It's really interesting. Well, okay, I'm curious. People out there that would consider themselves of the prequel generation, what's your favorite movie? If you're of the prequel generation, just only prequel generation people answer this. Unless you are of the prequel generation, what's your favorite movie, Star Wars movie, prequel generation people? I'm just curious. But yeah, George. I do miss a lot of the customizable shit in the original Battlefront 2, custom servers, mods, all that kind of stuff. I think with the modern Battlefronts, that is one of the aspects that was majorly lacking. Non-existent, you know, which is a huge bummer. But yeah, George, I mean, most of the time, I would say most Star Wars books that I've read, don't really have that big of a splash on me either, you know. A lot of them are just kind of run-of-the-mill and maybe have some good ideas here and there. Like I've read of the new canon, I've read Last Shot, which was the Han Solo book. And it was okay, you know, it was just, I don't know, it was okay. Had some fun ideas, like with droids and stuff like that. It had some fun ideas. And then I read Ahsoka. The Ahsoka novel was kind of a surprise to me. I really, really enjoyed it. More so than I thought I would. It was actually free on the Kindle. And I downloaded it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. What else have I read? Oh, I read Thrawn. And meh, it was okay. The Thrawn novel was okay. It's really well written and stuff like that, but Thrawn as a character, people always run around calling different characters Mary Sues. Well, goddamn, like point that label in the direction of Thrawn. He's just like an absolute unquestioning genius, a military strategist that is completely uncanny and perfect in every single way. A tactician who never fails or falters. Like, that was basically the Thrawn novel to me. It was just like, okay, we got this. Whatever. It was all right. Bloodline really impacted me because it was kind of like a political thriller. I really enjoyed it. What else did I read? Is that it? The new canon? There's some other stuff in there too, but yeah. Anyway. I appreciate that, George. Cheers, man. And Stuart Lugsden says, drink some Limsip Max. It helps me when I'm sick. I appreciate the channel support this evening, Stuart. And I appreciate the recommendation. I've never heard of that. Is that an English thing? Let's Limsip Max. Let's see. I thought maybe this was going to be like a Ligma joke, but it's real. Let's see. Limsip Max, all-in-one, wild berry, hot orange. Oh, is it like a powdered? Let's see. I actually don't know what a hot toddy is, Catherine. Beecham's cold and flu capsules. Oh, it's capsules. Oh, they sell capsules and drinks. Interesting. Limsip UK. Interesting. Okay, I wonder what the equivalent would be over here. Three boxes shipped from the UK on eBay for $50. Well, I'll have to look for something that's equivalent to this. Usually I just chug a ton of water, and maybe I should nurse it with something, right? It's a powder you can put in a drink. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'll have to check this out. Maybe if it's not available here, maybe I'll look for something that somebody recommends that's an equivalent, But I appreciate that, Stuart. Limsip Max. Limsip. It's hard to say. Limsip. Yeah, my daughter has the same. The whole house is sick, man. The whole house is sick. As I said earlier, we're all in our own petri dishes at work or school. My daughter's in preschool, so every kid there is just their nose is a faucet. My wife works in the medical field, so there you go. And me with EMT firefighter stuff, just around a bunch of people, bunch of sick people. Yeah, I can't really find anything. Let me see. Limsic Mac, Walgreens. Walgreens is kind of just a drugstore here in the States. Now I don't see it available here. Maybe it's just in the UK. Yeah, I don't see any kind of mention of it. Oh, here it is in Walmart. 3-day shipping. Okay, maybe it is at Walmart. I'll have to check that out then. Next time I'm at a Walmart. But nice. All right. I appreciate that, Stuart. I appreciate the recommendation. I'm going to keep this up. And AGR and L, good to see you, L. AGR says, favorite movie, Return of the Jedi. Favorite game, original Battlefront 2. Favorite book, Vader. Rise of the Dark Lord. Hope you get well soon, HG. Thanks, man. Vader, Rise of the Dark Lord. Is that a comic? Rise of the Dark Lord, or is that a Legends novel? Okay, I recognize this cover. Yeah. Okay, nice. 2005. Let's see. I'm curious when this takes place. Okay. Dark Lord is a novel written by blah, 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 blah. It takes place in the immediate aftermath of the events of Revenge of the Sith and focuses on Darth Vader and his rise to prominence and the newly inaugurated Galactic Empire. Oh, that sounds interesting, man. Yeah, I would love to. I'm not one that... Sorry, guys. You know, I'm not one that would shy away from reading any Legends, but because of some like personal need to adhere to canon. Like I would be completely fine with like there not being a strict like novel canon for books and stuff like that. I'd be fine with that, as you know, if they just wanted to tell these individual stories from individual authors who had their own individual neat ideas for where things should go. I understand that I'm definitely in the minority when it comes to that opinion, but I think I don't. Yeah, like especially with books and stuff like that. I'm not one to like really need a strict canon. Yeah, but yeah, I might check this out. I don't know. It'd be interesting. I have a whole laundry list of other Star Wars books I need to read first. 3 of which I think I have: Master and Apprentice, Lost Stars, and Aftermath. All of those 3 books are currently on my Kindle. No, not Aftermath. What's the pilot one? What is it called? Alphabet Squadron. Yeah. Those 3 are on my Kindle. I have not finished them. It's crazy, but yeah, anyway. I appreciate that, AGR. Yeah, hopefully I wake up feeling better tomorrow. But I've had this for like 5 days, and I've just progressed. At the first day, I had a little bit of chills. It wasn't COVID. My wife got tested on... Wait. I said Friday. It was on Thursday, though. Wait, no. She went on... Wait, hold on. I'm confused. Oh, no, it was Thursday. She got tested. It was not COVID, but we're vaccinated as well. But what was I going to say? Yeah, I keep waking up in the morning being like, oh, I'm going to feel better. Nope. Also, last night, I stayed up way too late. My wife is out of town, so it's just been kind of a dada-daughter weekend, and you know, I took her to the beach today, the playground, ran around, had a blast. But last night, like, I stayed up too late, way too late. She woke up at like 6:15 in the morning. I feel like it was like 1:30 when I got into bed, and it was like 3 o'clock by the time I actually fell asleep. So like, I'm sure that doesn't help, right? Getting like 3 hours and 15 minutes of sleep. I'm probably going to make that same exact mistake tonight, but oh well. Anyway, cheers. L and Oscar, thank you guys. That sounded horrible. L and L, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that, man. L says his favorites are Dark Lord, Rise of Darth Vader, and my favorite part is when he describes living with the suit. Get well soon, HG. Cheers from Australia. I appreciate that, Mr. L. Dark Lord, Rise of Darth Vader. Oh, you guys have the same, you and AGR, right? Yeah, unless there's different. Yeah. Okay, man, that's 2 of recommendations of this same book right in a row. Rapid fire recommendations of Star Wars Dark Lord: The Rise of Darth Vader. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, maybe I need to check it out. I'd love to jump into some Legends novels that I never touched back in the day. For sure. I'm gonna keep this up. Actually, let's see how much it is on the Kindle. $9 on the Kindle. So with books, man, I love reading, and I love reading on my Kindle. It's just so goddamn convenient. And yeah, lay in bed, it has its own light, keeps track of where you are. It's great. It's great. You can have a bunch of books on your Kindle at once. I love it, and it doesn't take up room. Right? I don't need a bunch of fucking books taking up room in my house. I don't need that. But at the same time, one of my favorite things to do is go on eBay and look for Dark Lord: The Rise of Darth Vader and see how cheap I can get it used. $4. $4. It's actually surprising that it's that expensive. $4. Typically, man, like, I will buy books for like $2. I haven't bought a new physical book, like a brand new physical book, in a very long time. In fact, I just spent like $20 the other day on eBay getting like 30 books for my daughter for Christmas. Just like Disney princess books and stuff like that. I got like 30 books for $20. Like, yeah. What's the last book that I bought on eBay? I'm looking at, it was Failure is Not an Option, the Gene Kranz book. Failure is Not an Option. I'm curious how much I bought it for. Definitely under $4 though. I think it might have been $2. Gene Kranz. Well, there's one on sale right now for $4 free shipping. So yeah, that's the way to do it, man. Yeah. Anyway. I buy a bunch of shit on eBay. Yeah. But I prefer reading on my Kindle. Anyway. Cheers, L. I might pick it up. And Oscar Rodriguez, thank you so much for the double shot there. Coming in with 2 super chats back to back. I appreciate that, and I apologize for the cough and scratchy throat. Oscar says, I love EA's Fallen Order and Battlefront 2. # sorry, not sorry. Oscar also says, favorite PT movie. Revenge of the Sith. OT movie. No, Neato. Oh, it's Saturday, guys. I actually don't have. How about this? There we go, Stuart. Sorry, guys. There we go. Yeah, so Oscar, I'm with you, man. My favorite single-player Star Wars game is Fallen Order. I've played a bunch of single-player Star Wars games. A lot of people say their favorite is Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah, I get it. I get it, man. But for me, the story, the combat, all that kind of stuff, definitely takes the cake. Jedi Fallen Order, like hands down, hands down. I've heard a lot of people say that The Force Unleashed is their favorite, which I don't really get it, man. Like I really enjoyed the beginning of it, where Vader basically finds this kid. Beyond that, there's not really. I mean, it's a fun, like, flippy-do, action-packed, power fantasy type of game. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, and Battlefront 2, modern Battlefront 2. I was a little iffy on it at the beginning. Obviously, there was way more content from the jump than there was with 2015 Battlefront. But it really came into its own. I'm glad they started including more eras, getting in the more Clone Wars stuff, prequel era stuff. So it started really accommodating more Star Wars fans than just kind of like original trilogy fans, as as Battlefront 2015 did. So. But yeah, it's a fun game. Yeah, for sure, Stuart. I saw all that coming in, and I just looked at the chat and I was like, Stuart, my man. Yeah, guys, I apologize. That's how it is. That hasn't happened for a very long time. You guys don't see it right now, right? I hid all of them from the thing, but yeah, that's how it goes. Somebody has, a bunch of fucking bots or whatever, and just spams like that. Not much you can do. Who still plays Star Wars chess? Boba, I actually downloaded Star Wars chess. But are you talking about the PC game? I actually downloaded it not too long ago. This is kind of funny, yeah. I love the art style, the way the pieces move across the board. I think it was made in 1993. Star Wars chess. Yeah, 93. 93. Nice. No, Stuart. Please don't apologize. There's no obligation, don't feel like, no worries whatsoever. I feel like I have like 4 or 5 moderators. I should probably add some more, right? Yeah, indeed. Sorry about the mess. George, once again, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. George says, memory from Game Boy, Obi-Wan is not here. What is that? Obi-Wan is not here. Obi-Wan is not here. Is not here. Game Boy. Obi-Wan's Adventure? Okay, Star Wars Episode 1, Obi-Wan's Adventures, Nintendo Game Boy Color. Is that okay, this has to be it, right? Maybe that was an autocorrect. I've never heard of this game. Interesting. Obi-Wan's I never had a Game Boy growing up. Yeah, I never had a Game Boy. From Star Wars and Game Boy, practically everywhere you go, you get that message. Oh, really? Okay. No, I never had a Game Boy, George. Let me look at Star Wars Game Boy. Star Wars Game Boy. Here we go. Okay. 91. No, I never had a Game Boy. The only handheld like gaming system I ever had was the Sega Game Gear. Is that what it was? Sega Game Gear. Let me look. Oh my god, man. Holy hell. This is bringing me back. Sega Game Gear. I kind of want to buy this just to go down memory lane. Yeah, I never had a Game Boy. I had a Sega Game Gear. And I remember it being pretty fun. Wow. Wow. Sonic. Oh, man. Fond memories. Very fond memories of like sitting in the back of our giant ass green van on road trips playing Sega Game Gear. I haven't thought about this, the Sega Game Gear, in I don't even know how long, man. Holy shit. Crazy. Anyway, I appreciate that, George. What's your favorite Game Gear game? I honestly have no idea. I'm looking at like screenshots of Sega. Of Sonic. I remember playing Sonic on it. I don't really remember having that many games on it though. Interesting. I wonder if there's no way that's still at my parents' house. Nah, it's not the Rona, Nathan. My whole house is sick with whatever this is. It's my wife got tested. It's not that, but a PSP. Stuart says he had a PSP and a DS. Never had either. PSP portable. What's a PSP? Sony PSP. I don't even know if I knew that this was a thing. Sony PSP. It doesn't look familiar at all. When did this come out? 2004. Wow. I honestly... Oh, maybe I do know that. I don't know. And what was the other one that you mentioned? A DS, Nintendo DS? I never had one of those either. Is that still a thing? I guess a Switch is now that, right? I bought a Switch a couple years ago. Maybe 2 years ago or so. And I had big ambitions to play it. I bought the Zelda game. What else? I bought one of the Mario games. And we just never really played it. We played the hell out of our Wii and our Wii U, but for whatever reason, we just haven't really played much of our Switch. Maybe it's just because we got a little older and I think we maybe just enjoy watching TV shows together and like finding different shows to watch and shit. We haven't really played games together that much at all. Me and my wife, that is. But I had big ambitions to like, oh yeah, I can play Zelda in bed. Dude, I've never played Zelda in bed on the mobile or the portable capability of the Switch. Not once have I done that. It's funny. I don't know. What, from the Wii? Oh, the Epic Mega Man Nerd. Golly. I would say hands down the game that we played the most on the Wii was Mario Kart. There's no question about it whatsoever. Even with the Wii U, the game that we played the most of was Mario Kart. There were months where every night me and my wife would come home from work, months at a time, and every night without fail we would just sit down and play like multiplayer online Mario Kart, and it was so much fun. So much fun. Yeah. Dude, I played Red Dead Redemption 2 last night for the first time in over a year. And it's an incredible game. I know, Stuart, you love it. I love it too. But like, I have been playing that game for 3 years, basically, for 3 years. And I barely have time to play video games. I'm 70. I started playing last night, and my campaign, you know how it shows the progress of the main story? When I started last night, it was at 70%. I played 3 campaign missions, story mode missions, and then I checked the progress again, and it was at 72%. And I'm sitting there like, I want to beat this game, but I only play video games for like 2 hours a month. Yeah, Stuart, it is your favorite game, yeah. I think when I eventually beat it, I will be able to say that it is my favorite game. When I eventually beat it, I might say that it's the best game ever made. I might say that now. But it's the type of game where it would be awesome if I just had like 10 hours to just sit and play it and no distractions, and you know what I mean? But I haven't had that opportunity. Okay, it's the type of game that needs that longevity, that long play period, you know? I can't just hop on for an hour a month. It'll take me forever. B, I'll completely forget the storyline. That's not a fun way to play a long RPG like that, a long open world game like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight after this. My wife's out of town until tomorrow. My daughter's in bed. I had big ambitions to work on stuff or play some video games or something, but I don't know, man. I might just like plop on the couch and watch something dumb. It's kind of in the mood to watch something stupid. Yeah. What's that HBO show called? The World According to HBO Weird Comedy. What is it called? There's one where a guy walks around with a camera and films New York City. What is it called? What am I thinking of? I don't even know what to Google to find it. It's like somebody's name. HBO comedy. New York. Is it even a comedy city? New York City. How To with John Wilson. How To with John Wilson. That's what it is. How To with John Wilson. Here's a trailer for How To with John Wilson right here. It's just a guy. I don't know who this guy is, and he just goes around New York City filming weird shit. Like, it's kind of like that show. Oh, okay. So he describes it as Planet Earth, but if it was only in New York and David Attenborough was forced to film everything himself. Yeah, I don't know, just looks really wacky and dumb. And yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna watch tonight. Yeah, Stuart, even like the 3 story mode, the story missions that I played last night, I got that. I don't think there's a better protagonist out there. And I'm 72% done with the game. I'm more invested. Even not having played for like a year, I'm more invested into this character than I am for most characters that I've played in any video game, really. It's kind of neat to see him grow to be kind of an empathetic dude, you know, telling, I can't remember the character's name, telling one of the characters to get out of town, run away with his wife and his kid. This isn't the life for him. I don't know. It's really well done. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway. All right, guys. That was an hour. That was a good little Saturday evening stream, man. So, I don't know what the plan is. Hoping to get a video up by Monday. I don't know if that's going to happen, though. Don't know when the next time I stream is going to be. But, yeah. Anyway. All right, cool. Thanks for hanging out this Saturday evening. Wherever you are on planet Earth. Maybe it's super late for some of you. Stuart, what time is it for you? 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Is it 2 in the morning where you're at? 2:20? That's crazy. But anyway, I'll do that right now, Wayfez. But all right, everybody. Wayfez, thank you so much for coming in with the final super chat and poop of the stream. Wayfez says you forgot to put poop in hashtag Cantina Tales last time. Sad face. Doing it right now. I'm doing it right now. You best damn believe it. But I appreciate that, man. I hope you guys are doing well. But cheers, Wayfez. All right, guys. I'm going to, I don't know, drink a little 3 fingers of whiskey and maybe this scratchy throat will, will fuck off. All right. Enjoy the rest of your morning, your evening, your afternoon, wherever you are on planet Earth. And I will catch you all on the flip side. See ya.